The twin flame journey is one of the most profound and transformative experiences a soul can undertake. It is an encounter that transcends the boundaries of ordinary human relationships, rooted in the shared essence of two souls who mirror and complement one another. However, with such deep connections comes intense emotional turbulence. One of the most challenging aspects of this journey is the runner chaser dynamic, a cycle that can leave both individuals feeling confused, heartbroken, and yearning for resolution. At the heart of this dynamic lies the chaser, whose role often feels more active and emotionally exposed. Their pursuit is not just about the physical closeness of their twin, but the recognition and integration of a shared spiritual truth. What the chaser truly desires goes far beyond surface level reconciliation. It is deeply tied to the soul's longing for unity, growth, and acknowledgment. To truly understand the chaser's desires, we must first uncover the layers of their emotional and spiritual needs. One of the most fundamental needs of the chaser is to feel seen and understood. When a twin flame connection emerges, it brings with it an intense sense of familiarity and belonging. The chaser often recognizes the bond before the runner does, leaving them in a vulnerable position. They yearn for the runner to acknowledge the connection, not just intellectually, but emotionally and spiritually. This recognition is not about feeding the chaser's ego, but affirming the sacredness of their shared journey. The chaser feels the weight of the connection deeply and often wrestles with self-doubt when the runner withdraws. They wonder if they've imagined the bond or misunderstood its significance. What they seek is reassurance, a mutual acknowledgement that what they feel is real and that the journey is a shared one. This longing can manifest in a variety of ways: seeking communication, desiring clarity, or hoping for signs of emotional openness from the runner. The chaser's need for recognition also stems from the soul-level pain of feeling unseen. Twin flames reflect each other's deepest wounds, and the chaser's pursuit is often a reflection of their own unhealed need for validation. Recognizing this can help them shift their focus inward, learning to affirm their own worth, rather than relying solely on the runner for acknowledgement. For the chaser, emotional safety is not a luxury. It is a vital need that allows them to navigate the intensity of the twin flame connection. The journey often exposes unhealed wounds and hidden fears, such as feelings of abandonment, rejection, or a sense of being unworthy of love. These emotions can feel magnified within the twin flame dynamic because the connection acts as a mirror, reflecting back the deepest vulnerabilities of both individuals. The chaser often craves reassurance that their emotional openness will be received with kindness and respect. When the runner pulls away or avoids the connection, it can trigger a deep sense of instability for the chaser. They may wonder if their efforts are being dismissed or if their vulnerability is a burden. What the chaser truly desires is a foundation of trust where both individuals feel safe to be their authentic selves, free from fear of judgment or rejection. However, the quest for emotional safety is a two-way journey. The chaser must recognize that seeking safety externally, solely through the runner's actions or words, can lead to a cycle of dependence and frustration. Emotional safety must first be cultivated within. This means confronting their own insecurities and understanding the roots of their fears. By nurturing self-trust, the chaser can create an inner sanctuary of stability, regardless of the external circumstances with the runner. This inner work does not diminish the importance of mutual trust within the connection. Instead, it strengthens the chaser's ability to approach the relationship with clarity and emotional resilience. When the chaser prioritizes their own healing and emotional stability, they naturally shift the energy of the connection. The runner, in turn, is more likely to feel drawn toward this balanced and grounded presence, fostering an environment where emotional safety can flourish for both individuals. Ultimately, emotional safety is built through patience, self-awareness, and mutual respect. It is not about forcing the runner to act a certain way, but about creating a space where trust can grow organically. For the chaser, this means allowing the connection to unfold naturally while focusing on their own emotional well-being. By doing so, they set the tone for a deeper, more authentic bond rooted in unconditional love and understanding. For the chaser, the twin flame connection often begins with a powerful desire for physical reunion. However, as the journey unfolds, it becomes clear that the true essence of the bond lies in spiritual alignment. Twin flames are not merely romantic partners, they are divine counterparts brought together to awaken, heal, and transform each other on a soul level. The chaser often feels a profound inner calling to pursue this higher purpose, even when the physical union seems distant or unattainable. Spiritual alignment is not about perfection, but about walking a shared path of growth and discovery. The chaser longs for the runner to recognize the spiritual significance of their connection and to actively engage in the process of awakening. This desire stems from the chaser's deep understanding that their bond holds the potential for incredible transformation, not just for themselves, but for the runner and the collective energy around them. They yearn for a partnership where both individuals are willing to face their shadows, embrace their light, and support one another in becoming their highest selves. However, the path to spiritual alignment is deeply personal and cannot be rushed or imposed. The runner's retreat is often a sign that they are not yet ready to confront the intensity of the connection or the inner work it requires. This can be painful for the chaser, who may feel as though their efforts are unreciprocated or unacknowledged. Yet, this phase is an essential part of the journey, allowing both individuals the space to grow independently before coming together in harmony. For the chaser, the key to navigating this phase lies in redirecting their focus inward. Rather than fixating on when or how the runner will awaken, the chaser can use this time to deepen their own spiritual practice and healing. By aligning with their soul's purpose and embracing their spiritual path, the chaser sets an example of love, strength, and authenticity. This energetic shift can inspire the runner to embark on their own journey of awakening, creating a pathway for eventual alignment. True spiritual alignment is not about forcing the connection into a specific timeline or outcome. It is about trusting the divine plan and recognizing that every step of the journey, even the difficult ones, serves a higher purpose. For the chaser, this means surrendering to the process with faith and patience, knowing that the bond they share with their twin flame is eternal and guided by a force greater than themselves. Communication is an essential element of any meaningful relationship, but in the twin flame journey, it carries an even deeper significance. For the chaser, communication is not just about exchanging words. It is about bridging the emotional and energetic gap that often arises when the runner withdraws. This longing for connection is rooted in the chaser's desire to feel understood and to create a space where both individuals can openly share their thoughts, feelings, and experiences. The chaser often feels a strong urge to express their emotions and gain clarity about the runner's perspective. They may want to talk about the depth of the connection, the challenges they are facing, and the dreams they hold for the future. However, the runner's silence or avoidance can leave the chaser feeling frustrated and uncertain. This can create a sense of imbalance, as the chaser may feel as though they are carrying the weight of the connection alone. While the desire for communication is natural and valid, it is important for the chaser to recognize that true connection extends beyond verbal exchanges. Twin flame relationships operate on a deep energetic level, and much of the communication between twins happens through emotions, intuition, and unspoken understanding. This means that even when the runner is not actively engaging, the bond remains alive and active on a spiritual plane. For the chaser, navigating the need for communication requires patience and trust. Instead of pressuring the runner to engage, the chaser can focus on creating an environment of openness and acceptance. This involves honoring their own feelings, maintaining a sense of inner peace, and trusting that the runner will communicate when they are ready. By releasing the need to control the timing or content of the communication, the chaser allows the connection to flow more naturally. It is also essential for the chaser to prioritize their own inner dialogue. Communicating with themselves, through practices like journaling, meditation, or reflection, can help them process their emotions and gain clarity about their journey. This self-awareness not only strengthens their own sense of stability, but also creates a more balanced dynamic within the connection. When the chaser is grounded in their truth, they can approach communication with the runner from a place of love and understanding, rather than fear or desperation. Ultimately, the need for communication is about fostering connection, not just through words, but through energy and intention. For the chaser, this means trusting that their twin flame hears them on a soul level, even in moments of silence. By cultivating patience, self-awareness, and unconditional love, the chaser can bridge the gap in ways that honor the sacredness of their shared journey. The twin flame journey is deeply rooted in the quest for balance, within the self and within the connection. This balance is not simply about equality in effort or shared actions. It is about achieving harmony in the energies and intentions that flow between the two souls. For the chaser, the longing for balance often arises from the exhaustion of carrying the emotional weight of the relationship. They may feel as though they are the only one actively nurturing the bond, which can create a sense of frustration or even resentment. Yet beneath this longing is a deeper desire for partnership, where both individuals contribute to the connection with equal sincerity and commitment. This aspiration for balance reflects the intricate dance of masculine and feminine energies that define the twin flame dynamic. The chaser's role often aligns with the active, outward expression of love and emotional vulnerability, while the runner's role leans toward retreat, introspection, and inner growth. These energies are not limited by gender, but are instead spiritual forces that exist within everyone. True union is only possible when both individuals learn to integrate these energies within themselves, creating a harmonious balance that mirrors the divine nature of their connection. For the chaser, the path to balance begins with self-awareness and self-regulation. It is natural to want the runner to step up, to meet them halfway, and to actively nurture the bond. However, this desire can sometimes lead the chaser to overextend themselves, trying to compensate for the runner's perceived lack of involvement. This approach, while well-intentioned, can disrupt the equilibrium of the connection and unintentionally reinforce the runner's need to retreat. True balance requires the chaser to release the need to control or force progress, and instead create space for the runner to come forward in their own time. Stepping back does not mean abandoning the connection or denying their feelings. Instead, it is about shifting the focus inward. By prioritizing their own healing, emotional well-being, and spiritual growth, the chaser reclaims their sense of self and creates an energetic foundation of stability. This act of self-care not only empowers the chaser, but also transforms the dynamic of the relationship. When the chaser radiates balance and self-assurance, it naturally encourages the runner to confront their own fears and step into a more active role in the connection. Harmony in the twin flame dynamic also requires trust. Trust in the divine timing of the journey and in the innate wisdom of the connection itself. The chaser must understand that both they and the runner are being guided by a higher force that knows when the time is right for deeper alignment. Balance cannot be rushed or forced. It is a process of unfolding, where each individual grows at their own pace while simultaneously moving closer to union. The ultimate aspiration for balance is not just about the actions of the runner, but about the inner equilibrium of the chaser. When the chaser embraces their own masculine and feminine energies, they no longer feel the need to push or chase. Instead, they embody the peace and wholeness that draw the runner naturally toward them. In this way, the chaser becomes a living example of the harmony they seek, creating a space where both individuals can meet as equals, ready to share the responsibilities of love, growth, and connection. Balance is not just the goal of the twin flame journey, it is its very essence, reflecting the unity and completeness that exists within each soul. The twin flame connection is a spiritual odyssey that challenges the soul to grow, heal, and love unconditionally. While the chaser's role often feels like an uphill climb filled with moments of doubt and heartache, it is a sacred invitation to rediscover the depths of one's own inner strength and resilience. This journey is not a test of endurance, but a call to step into the fullness of your being. As a chaser, it is essential to understand that this phase is temporary and purposeful. The longing you feel is not a void that another person must fill, but a mirror reflecting your deepest needs and truths. Your twin flame connection is a catalyst, urging you to nurture your soul and live in alignment with your highest self. When you honor this process, you release the need to force or control outcomes, allowing the bond to unfold naturally in divine timing. Instead of focusing solely on reunion, the journey becomes about creating a life filled with love, joy, and purpose, independent of external circumstances. This shift in perspective is not about giving up on your twin, but about embracing a higher love, one that starts within you. The growth you experience as an individual will ripple through the connection, influencing your twin flame's path in ways you may not immediately see, but will profoundly feel in time. Your role in this journey is not to fix or chase, but to radiate the love and harmony you wish to see in the connection. By focusing on your healing, you inspire healing in your twin. By embracing your authenticity, you pave the way for the runner to confront their fears and embrace the connection. Every step you take towards self-love is a step closer to the union your soul craves. Trust in the greater plan of the universe. Even in moments of silence or separation, know that the connection remains unbroken. The twin flame bond transcends time and space, and every experience, whether joyful or painful, is a thread in the tapestry of your shared journey. The challenges you face are opportunities for growth, preparing both of you for the profound love and partnership that awaits when the time is right. Above all, remember to be gentle with yourself. The twin flame path is not meant to be walked in haste or with force. It is a journey of unfolding where every lesson learned and every wound healed brings you closer to your truth. Surrender to the process with faith and patience, knowing that the love you seek is already within you. The union of twin flames is not just about finding each other. It is about becoming whole within yourself. So when the time comes to reunite, it is a meeting of two complete souls ready to share a life of harmony and love.